Okay, so today we're just going to go over kind of what CUSOTA entails, and I'll give you guys an idea of what it's like to be a member, and go into the nitty-gritty of it. And if you have questions, you can ask them at the end, or you guys can also email afterwards, okay?
I can't get to
the and let me pull those up. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. So CUSOTA is the student organization for occupational therapy that we have. There's 3 different branches. There's one on campus, one here at Regis, and then Alaska has their own. You can kind of think of it as like an occupational therapy club. If you saw in your like undergraduate degrees, if you guys ever had a club of some sort, that's kind of what CUSOTA is for. And we have at our meetings, we have different guest speakers. We usually get someone from the community that's a therapist to come and talk to us. This week it's Dr. Holm talking about professionalism and giving you guys some tips to move forward. And then we also do volunteer opportunities. So there are different things in the area, and we're really open to suggestions. So if you guys have anything that you're interested in, or that someone might be interested in, then send an email over to us and we can try to get something arranged. And then we encourage national and state association membership. So Sarah will go into what this entails a little bit more. And then lastly, we just want to develop skills and professionalism, and that's through the discussions that we'll have here, through your different volunteer work, and so on. Okay, so we have 3 in our exec team right now. It's myself, I'm Sierra, for those of you who don't know me, and then Sarah Gherkin and Sydney Dickerson. And we'll talk about nominations in a little bit, but we also have some opportunities for you guys if you want to be involved more than just a member. So involvement in CUSOTA, you have kind of 3 general things that you have to do as a member. So attending the monthly meetings is one of them. And coming here live is great because we'll get speakers every time, and it's great for them to have an audience to talk to. If you can't make it, it's no big deal. You can also listen online. And then, like I said before, there's 3 different branches. So you are also welcome to listen to campus and their meetings. They publish them live online, and you can do either or you can do both. I know it's a little confusing at times, so just feel free to ask questions if you're unsure about it. And then, like I said, we have the different volunteer opportunities. And so participating in those, and there's no requirement for CUSOTA, but we'll go into something called Dean's reimbursement later, and there is requirement for volunteer hours for that. And then lastly, we pay dues. It's $10. It just goes towards things like snacks, which we don't have this time, but we will next time. And I'll go into how you pay those right now. So for dues, it's $10, and I'll have you guys for the Regis Pathway pay to myself. You can either do cash, checks, or you can Venmo me. This is due by October 22nd, and if one of those don't work for you, then let me know and I can arrange something for you. And then also, I know campus talked about paying dues to them specifically, so if you've already done that, or if someone else has already done that, campus will let me know, and it's totally fine. But for you guys, if you plan on being members, then pay me directly, because it just makes it a little easier. You know, I will get that for you in an email. I don't know. Really? Oh, yeah. And then, so for Dean's reimbursement, Sarah will talk a little bit more about this, but the different National Association conferences that professions hold, occupational therapy has their own. And so you get some reimbursement to go to this from the dean. And the requirements for that are 8 volunteer hours over the fall and spring semesters. You have to pay your dues by October 22nd, and then you also have to attend at least 6 out of the 10 CUSOTA meetings. Like I said before, you can do them online, or you can come here, or you can also watch campus. And the way that we'll record those is, so if you're here, we'll take attendance. And then if you're watching online, we just have a password that you watch, and then we'll say the password at the end, and you'll email us the password. Also, I know I'm going fast, and I'll put everything out in an email too, or you can always ask me questions if something doesn't make sense. And then for campus, I have to check back with them, but I don't think they have a password. I think you just email them and tell them that you've watched it. I may be wrong in that, so I'll let you guys know if that changes. Okay. Talk about conference a little.
Sure. So this is the annual Occupational Therapy Association conference. This year it's in New Orleans. Yeah, it'll be fun. And it's April 4th through the 7th. You don't have to go for the full time. You could go for one day or all the days. It's really up to you. So there's educational sessions. There's like workshops you could go to. Jen and Catherine both went last year, so they would be good resources, and Yvonne. They would be good resources for anyone who wants any more information about kind of how it was last year. You get to network. You can learn more about evidence-based practice and some research that's coming out, and you can also learn more about emerging areas of practice. So we will go over this some more in our December meeting.
And classes and teachers and stuff are super flexible that week if you're planning on going to a conference. So
Oh yeah, like creating classes.
It's not too bad. Like trying to go and manage schoolwork. So.
Yep. So a lot of classes will cancel or like reschedule class so that because they all like Creighton instructors and whatnot, they go to conference, many of them, and they want to encourage us all to go to conference as well. So then that was the annual conference, and this is now I'm going to talk about the OTAC conference, which is the Occupational Therapy Association of Colorado. So it is a good place for you to be educated on different areas of practice and to network with professionals within Colorado. There's some Creighton instructors who will be there, lab instructors will be there. Yeah, it'll be a good time for you to kind of like network and learn some more about occupational therapy within Colorado. It is October 12th and 13th, and it is at the Radisson Hotel in Denver. And so actually, I think the membership fee is $25 for a student for OTAC. It's $10 to be a CUSOTA member. So I think that might have been a little confusing, but it's $25 to be an OTAC member. And then the conference fee for one day is $130, and then it's $250 for both days. And then the $130 increases to I think $150. I believe you'll have to double check on the website after September 11th. So yes, that is OTAC conference. You all should go if you are able.
Would you recommend going both days, or is it?
There's one day that's more of a student day, so I would look that up. I think it is Saturday. That's more like geared towards students. So
last year I just went on Saturday. I thought it was great. That one day.
I think it was enough.
Saturday it's long, like in a good way, but you learn a lot. So and you can also like look on the website. They have the schedule of like what's being talked about what day. So like whatever it needs to be.
Yep.
Friday,
so yeah, there's a keynote speaker as well. Sorry, and he will be speaking on Saturday. So if you want to go to like the big like conference, I don't what
the big
day.
presentation
Yeah, big presentation.
day.
Thank you. That's on Saturday. Also on Friday night of conference, there's a soiree that OTAC is putting on. So it's like a little, I don't want to say little, but it's a get together for students, practitioners, OTAC members to kind of get together and have some food, mingle, network. I think it'll be a good time.
Do you have to pay the Friday fee to go to that, or is that something
I actually do not know.
Okay.
I can check into that and let you know.
We can look on the website, I'm sure.
It might be, but if not, I will find out for you. Okay.
Okay, so next is volunteer opportunities. Like Sierra said, you have to have 8 to 10 to get Dean's reimbursement. And I kind of have been helping with the volunteer stuff. So email me if you have questions regarding volunteer, or we want more volunteer opportunities. So if you have any, reach out to us. We'd love to get into contact with those people so we can have a bigger list to choose from for everyone. So we have been in contact with Special Olympics, which we're getting back to. And then another opportunity is My Heroes Trick or Treat. We did this last year, and it's for Halloween. And you go up to the My Heroes horse therapy, and you set up like a little horse stall, and you play games in there. And then a lot of kids with different disabilities and their siblings come in, and they play the games. And then you give out candy, and it's fun to get to know kids and be in that environment. It is in Fort Collins, but if a lot of us go, we can just carpool up. And yeah, it's worth the drive. So also with the volunteer hours, please email me every time you do volunteer with the hours that you have so I can log those and we can make sure that you guys are reaching the 8 to 10 hours for yeah.
Will you have like signups for these? Or
Yeah, we're gonna have a document that we're gonna send out when we solidify more time slots and dates. So I think some of these we have dates and times already lined up, and we'll send those out maybe today with the ones we have so far. And then as things keep adding up, we'll send out the updated links. Yeah. She's gonna explain the rest.
I'll look into it.
I won't go into too much detail. A lot of them are recreation based, and like Sydney said, some of the dates are to be decided mainly on interest. So if you guys are interested in any of these ones that have varying dates, please email us and let us know. We're not going to set a date if no one shows interest in them. And yeah, if you have any ideas, send them our way. We'd love more.
Are there any sites that say they want like a certain number of people to come all at once, or?
Yeah, so far it's with the ones that we have so far, they are open, and so when you guys let us know or when you fill out that Google Docs, I'll be contacting them and say these are the students we have and these are who are coming. Right now, none of these matter. The more the merrier for all of them.
My Heroes, we have to have at least 4.
Oh, 4 for My Heroes.
Set up.
Yeah, and it's a longer duration, so the more the better.
And people can come and go during that.
And then campus went over this a little bit, but we have the ability to get honors cords. If you guys are interested, you do need to have 15 volunteer hours for the year, so fall and spring semester. And then additionally, they are $5. You can, again, either pay me or you can go through campus. If you're interested in doing that, it's helpful if you guys send us an email so we know and we can start helping you arrange that. But it'd be nice to have when you graduate. You can do something. And then we'll send out an email for elections. We do have one position open for the Regis branch. It's a secretary position. If you are interested, I'll send out an email and it'll have the responsibilities and whatnot in it. And you can just let, there's going to be a little link that you can nominate yourself or you can nominate someone you think might be fitting for the position. And those nominations will be due by September 26th. So that'll all be in an email. Yeah.
About the honors cords, I did not realize that for last year.
It wasn't. It's a new thing.
It's a new thing.
Yeah.
So
well, you still, this year you'll have the entire year to be able to do it. And the year 3s, I'm not sure. They
how
have
does that
something
work
different.
for your grade?
I don't know yet. We haven't talked about it. I assume usually it's hard because they don't have the volunteer opportunities. I'm not sure. I have to check in on that one.
Okay.
Is the secretary position only open to OT2s?
No, it's open to year 1s and year 2s. So I'll send out an email with the responsibilities in it. You can see if it's something you might be interested in. Okay, and then our meetings are the last Wednesday of every month, like this one. They run from 4:30 to 5:20. And then I'll send out, if you're interested in membership, I'll send out all of the dates in a calendar so you can add them in.
If our lab is changed on Halloween, will that be changed?
No, I think as of right now, I'm still going to be here. We'll see if it is changed. We might consider changing it, but we don't have our speaker for that month yet, so it might work out. And then our next meeting is the 26th. It is in this room again, 4:30 to 5:20. And we have a pediatric oncologist, occupational therapist from Children's Hospital coming. So it'll be super interesting. If you guys can make it in person, it'd be great for her to have an audience. Yeah, and if you guys have questions, reach out to us. Anything and everything, you can talk to us in person or you can email us, whatever works. And again, we're the exec team right now, so there's Sydney, Sarah, and myself, Sierra. And that's all we have for you guys. So we're going to switch over to Dr. Holmes' presentation. You can see. Yeah. Do you have a PowerPoint, Dr. Holmes? Perfect.
Plug it in.
I think we're just going to record it. Oh yeah, sorry. The password, if you are watching online, is empower. You guys are not.
Wait. There is no.
But I'm gonna pop it and just do that.